going out. Okay.
Yeah.
How many of y'all enjoy having independence? How many of y'all are a perfect person? I'm Elizabeth Gonzalez, and I've been a member of Best Buddies for 2 years now, and y'all's answers are what most Best Buddies say. They enjoy having friendship, they enjoy their independence, and they're not a perfect person. None of us are a perfect person. We all have our own disability, whether or not it's labeled. I'm here to tell you what Best Buddies is, what we do here on campus, and why we need your support. So, who are we? So, Best Buddies focuses on 3 things: one-on-one friendship, employment, and leadership. Out of the 3, one-on-one friendship is most important to me. Like y'all all said, we all enjoy friendship. People with disabilities enjoy friendship as well. Best Buddies allows for this one-on-one friendship to happen. When you sign up to be a member of Best Buddies, you take an online test. Put your likes, your dislikes, your form of communication, whether that be through text messages or emails. So you really get matched with a buddy who has similar interests as you. Second, employment. Like you said, we enjoy our independence, and independence often stems to employment. People with disabilities really struggle finding employers who are willing to give them a chance and who are willing to employ them. So Best Buddies works with organizations and companies such as Whole Foods that hires people with disabilities, and they're willing to take that extra time to help. And last but not least, leadership. In Best Buddies, we are all equal, whether or not you have a disability. And because you have a disability does not mean you're limited as to what you can and cannot do. So in this picture over here, we have Tasha. Tasha is a member of Best Buddies here on St. Ed's campus. You might see her around. She's always here, whether she's in Joe's or at the library. Tasha's always on campus. She gives speeches within her own chapter meetings, but also at the Texas chapter meetings. So Tasha talks in front of thousands of people. She's an inspiration to many of the people in Best Buddies because she really shows what a true leader is. So next, I'm going to discuss as to why donate to Best Buddies and not other organizations such as Special Olympics and Easter Seals, who also work with people with intellectual and mental disabilities. So Easter Seals, I've been a volunteer and an employee for the past 6 years. Easter Seals works with people with intellectual, mental, and physical disabilities, where Best Buddies only focuses on intellectual and mental disabilities. Unlike Best Buddies, Easter Seals does not focus on that one-on-one relationship, which I find most important. It's more a client volunteer or client-employee relationship, where in Best Buddies we're friends. The programs that Easter Seal has does not allow for that one-on-one friendship to be made. I typically volunteer every summer at Camp Buckaroo, so that's only once a year for a week. So it doesn't really allow for me to make those bonds and connections with the clients. And also, the age range. In Best Buddies, you're typically matched with someone who's closer in age to you, where I've worked with infants and 5-year-olds, so it's really hard for a 20-year-old to, have a friendship with a 5-year-old. But it's a wonderful organization, and everyone should be involved. So Best Buddies, like I said, really focuses on that one-on-one relationship. Tasha is not my personal buddy, but Tasha and I are great friends. Tasha will come over and we'll have dinners together. We'll go out and have coffees together. So our relationship doesn't just stay within Best Buddies, but it goes outside of Best Buddies. Just like my fully functioning friends, Tasha has Facebook and has Snapchat, and we'll Snapchat each other, or we'll text each other, we'll FaceTime, just like any other relationship I have with any of my other friends. So why do we need Best Buddies? Here's a short little PSA as to what Best Buddies is and why it's important.
Everybody needs somebody.
But sometimes it can be hard for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to make friends.
That's why we started Best Buddies.
Go to bestbuddies.org and see how you can get involved.
Because everybody needs a Best Buddy.
Including me.
Like I said earlier, and how we all agree, we all enjoy friendship, and that's what Best Buddies really is. And we really need y'all's donations just to exist on campus. We have to pay dues, so that's important. Also, to do things within the club. Most of the times, this is their only outlet. So that money really funds our activities. And if you can't donate today, think about joining Best Buddies. And if that's not for you, our Best Buddy members are all over campus all the time. Often they're at RAGs. A lot of our members work at RAGs. They clean the lunch tables. Say hello. They just want someone to say hi to them and treat them like everybody else. They really want equality, and that's all they're asking for. So a simple hello would make someone stay. So, help. Thank you. Any questions?